What's up guys, my name is Eugene Moss and welcome back to another video. In today's video we're playing Age of Conflict, the World War Simulator, where we're doing 50 random countries that are being picked not by me but by this computer. Now let's see what they are and let's see who wins. Alright, and with Canberra we have finished all our countries. Now obviously they're not actually going to be countries, all of them, because as you can see in both Canada, Russia and Australia, there are many countries in the same country, so I've given them creative names like Sydney and what else, the Outback, and it's much less original up in here. Oh, and it's even worse in Canada. Yeah, but are we ready to see who wins? Let's zoom in a bit like that. All right, so we're gonna unpause it and see how this thing goes. Oh, already a war. Oh, already wars. Okay, very nice. Every time you hear that sound, it's a war. As you can see, there's only one country in Europe, and that's Austria, and there's not a lot in Africa, which means Cameroon. Anyway, Sydney was destroyed by Australia 2.0, and something was destroyed by disputed Morocco, which was Western Africa, Western Sahara. Russia, oh god, so much is happening. Okay, Russia, so random Russia was destroyed by Mongolia, and random Canada was destroyed by other random Canada, because there's too much in them. So we don't need to care about that. We only care if there's something more bigger. As you can see, Cameroon seems, another random Russia was destroyed by normal Russia. So as you can see, the winners of each continent really depends on how many is in that continent. For example, it's going to be hard to beat Asia, hard to beat up here, but the only country in Europe was Austria, and Cameroon has obviously taken a lot of it. Iraq was destroyed by Georgia. Well, okay, Siberia, so a random Siberia was destroyed by Mongolia, and then disputed Morocco, also known as Western Sahara, was destroyed by Nigeria. Very nice. So let's pick, we get 3 picks, let's say. So my first pick is Chad, because they're a Chad. So, I know that's dead by now, but I don't really care. Yeah, so my first pick is Chad to win the entire thing. Oh yeah, and also in Greenland, I named them West Greenland and Yellowland, which is actually yellow by chance. Alright, whoa, something destroyed there. Alright, so Vietnam was destroyed by Malaysia, which we don't really care that much. China was destroyed by Bangladesh over there, which is nice. And then Iowa was destroyed by Texas. So Texas seems to be the winner of the USA if they take out Arizona, which is definitely not in Arizona. Another Russia was destroyed. And in Bangladesh was destroyed. Oh god, okay. Bangladesh was destroyed by India. Indonesia was destroyed by Brunei. Wow, Brunei is taking over. And then Australia was destroyed by Canberra. So Australia 2.0 will now be the original Australia, because there's only one now. The original Canada still alive. Moscow was destroyed by Siberia. And just needs to get destroyed now, and then there'll only be one Russia, which will be cool. Because we don't really want everybody, so many of the same ones. Alright, Nigeria was destroyed by Cameroon. Cameroon's really taking over. I have a feeling that they're going to take over my first pick, Chad, in a minute. Yellowland is getting destroyed. Oh, Brunei was destroyed by Malaysia. After Brunei beat Indonesia. That's a bit sad. Alright, what's the biggest in the world? At the moment, Cameroon is the biggest, followed by Russia, of course, and then Austria. Austria's doing well. What was that? Another random Canada was destroyed by original Canada. Well, look at the border go over there. Oh, something else happened. Siberia was destroyed by Russia, and there's only one Russia now. I like this. Bolivia was destroyed by Peru. And then finally, Arizona was destroyed by Texas. Oh no, the Outback was destroyed by Australia. Alright, I like the uniting we've got. And then another random Canada was destroyed by a random Canada. Malaysia was destroyed by Thailand. And then Yellowland was destroyed by random Canada. Mongolia was destroyed by Kazakhstan. As always, Kazakhstan is doing really well. Chad was destroyed. This is very sad. Now we need to pick a new pick. Now, I'm going to go with Austria, Let's go with Austria as our second pick. Russia. I really hope Russia doesn't win this. Russia and now Cameroon. I just can't be bothered if they win because they've been dominating from the start already. West Greenland was destroyed by a random Canada. The original Canada's getting pretty small now, which is a bit sad. And then there's only Canberra and Australia left in the Oceania. Cote d'Ivoire and Cameroon are only left in Africa, and Brazil looks horrible in South America. North America looks pretty basic, with Texas taking over the USA and Canada ruling Canada. Austria's taken over Europe, Russia, North Asia, and then Thailand, India, and Yemen. Oh, and Georgia. We can't forget Georgia, but Georgia looks like they're going to die in a minute. We've got an Austrian Empire there, and then Japan's also getting destroyed there. And so this is very interesting. Japan was finally destroyed by Russia, which is becoming a big superpower now, which has overtaken Cameroon. And Georgia was destroyed by Austria. Now let's see what the smallest country in the world is. I want to see this. Alright, minimum is Peru is the smallest country on Earth. Very nice. Peru isn't actually that small, is it? Wait, not pause. Armies. Oh yeah, Peru's only this, where my cursor is. And Cameroon and Cote d'Ivoire's peaced out. Well, there's much more fighting. Whoa, Texas is taking over the entirety of North America. Whoa. Alright, I'm going to move that to be original Canada because the other Canada is getting really small and it's definitely going to get destroyed. So that Canada is going to get 2.0. What was that? Canada? Oh yeah, so Australia was destroyed by Canberra. Oh, Canberra beat the entire there, and that can be renamed as Australia now. What else happened there? Thailand was destroyed by Russia. Oh no, Russia's taking over Asia, like God mode. But India was also destroyed by Russia. Look at Russia becoming a superpower. Alright, I feel like the finals is going to be Austria and Cameroon versus Russia, and I feel like Austria is going to push, no. Actually, I don't know. I can't really do any predictions, but Brazil is getting destroyed down there. Ooh, oh no, both Austria and Yemen are pushing into Cameroon. Now this is actually quite bad for Austria, because if Yemen takes Cameroon, look, Yemen, so say now Cameroon there dies, Yemen can go all the way down here and rival Austria. In fact, I think they already do. Yemen is catching, Austria's only 4th. Yeah, Texas is getting massive, so is Yemen. Canada was destroyed, which means that we only have the Canada 2.0 that I changed. Alright, that's funny. Now, this is getting quite funny because Yemen's really catching up with Russia after... Look at that massive push! This is really interesting now. We've got Austria, which is pushing into Cameroon, which is definitely collapsed. Thank God I didn't pick them. Cote d'Ivoire making a little push. I think they'll be destroyed by Yemen. Actually, Yemen, I think, is going to be the bigger superpower, aren't they, first now? Yemen is first, and then Texas, and then Russia. Russia has gone from 1st to 3rd. Brazil has finally died, which is honestly a relief. It looked horrible down there. Well, not as horrible as this border go down here. Look at that. Oh, it's lagging. Alright, let's do an overview now. So, Texas has taken over North America. Winner of Europe is Austria. Asia has been really carved up now. Russia taking the east side, Austria taking the northwest side, and then Yemen taking all of the southwest side. But also, Yemen has taken all of the Middle East, all of Africa, more or less. Down in the Oceania, Australia's taken it all, and it's still disputed in South America, with Guyana, Peru, and Uruguay looking quite equal. If I have to pick one I feel like from South America, Uruguay will take the crown though. So, Peru was finally destroyed. I'm going to put it on 1.5 times speed. Oh, we're in the top 10! We're in the top 10! This is getting really cool. Top 10 now. Let's go. Ooh, Cote d'Ivoire's getting destroyed by Austria there. That doesn't really matter because Cote d'Ivoire was just destroyed by Austria. Wow, Austria is still my pick, remember, but I have a feeling that they're not going to win. The problem with Yemen compared to Austria is Yemen's got a dangerous capital that's quite near Russia, while Austria's capital is much more tucked away, which is also the problem with Australia. If Australia could make a push into Southeast Asia, they're dominating, because having the capital so far away is so good. Now, at this stage, it's going to be ages, so we're going to put it on 2 times speed and see where everything goes. The final Canada was finally destroyed, and Texas takes the crown for North America. It's starting to look like there's going to be one winner for each continent here. Whoa! Australia made a push onto Madagascar and what looks like, what's there? Mozambique? Or is it, I don't know, not time for geography. Well, it kind of is. Anyway, Australia, if they can push into Yemen's territory, like they're doing right now, they could take over the world. No, I'm being serious now. If they go into Yemen, their capital is so isolated that, what? Russia was this just... What? Oh my, wait, no, wait, pause. Alright, so much is happening. Alright, so Austria just destroyed one of the powerhouses, making them the top, taking the entire, literally all of Russia's territory, because Yemen got none of it. So Austria pushed into here, took the capital of Russia, which was over here now that I think of it, and took all of it, making them ahead by so much. My pick is going to win. And then Texas is also in the northwest, but we don't really care. The other big happening was Australia made a push into South Africa, as in continental South Africa now, and they're pushing up, taking over Yemen, or more or less, because if Austria can push down, take over Yemen with Australia, it will be a fight between Australia and Austria, which is quite coincidental. Yeah, coincidental. Oh my god, no, wait, look at this. What the? You didn't really see it because it lagged, but that was so cool there. Okay, so Texas, what Texas did, if you didn't know. So Austria's capital, Vienna, was here, right there. Yeah, it was right there. And so they were basically quite isolated, having all of here. So if Yemen was to attack them or Australia, they had to went through here up there. But Texas came through from Greenland to Iceland to Great Britain down here and just took it. They just took it. So cheeky. Well, that changed the game. I'm gonna have to do one final guess, and come on, we have to go with Australia. You know what? I was gonna go with Yemen, but then I realised, look at Australia's capital. Like I've been saying this for ages now. Despite Yemen being the top, I do think Australia is still going to win, especially having this part of Asia. Wow. It seems very peaceful in the world. Nothing's happening. Oh, doesn't matter. I was going to say nothing's happening, but Guyana was destroyed by Yemen. Australia's making a massive push into Yemen, but getting pushed back. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have picked Australia. Maybe they will not get it. If they'd have just carried on with their push while they were fighting Austria. Everything's just gone wrong for my picks. Okay, I don't want Texas to win. I want Australia to win. That'd be much cooler. Or maybe like Uruguay. I don't want Yemen or Texas to win. That's what I want to say. The final, I think, is going to be Texas versus Yemen. Yep, it's over for my last pick, Australia. Look at them. Oh, look at Australia's finally going down, I think. Look at that down there. Wait, let's try and get a proper view of it. So, Australia, will they be destroyed or not? They actually seem to be doing a pretty good job defending it, but it's frozen again. No, it's fine. Oh, they defended it. Wow, very nice. Oh, what's happening? There's a massive push. Look at Australia's massive push. Wait, it's lagging again. But Australia made a massive push into Yemen. It's not quite enough, but if they can get to the capital, my pick actually might win. But I think it was just a hopeless effort. Oh no, look at the Africa again. I think it's just a bit hopeless. Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at this. Yemen are gonna get... Oh my god. Look at this. Look at this. Look at... No way! Australia just destroyed Yemen and took over the world. Wow. I never would have believed... I would never have predicted that Australia... What? You know why I picked it. I can predict the future. Yep. I picked it because I can predict the future. I knew that this was going to happen. Yep. Alright, I think the finals will be Australia versus Texas, because Texas is nearing in on the Uruguay's capital, Montevideo, I think. Oh, well, that's a very bit sad. That's very sad. Texas is taking over the world. Yes, Uruguay was finally destroyed, and with that, we call it a draw, because if you know me, well, not if you know me, if you know this game, they never end. So, we pause it to say that it's 2 seconds. So, as you can see, this is our top 10. In 10th place, we have Peru. Peru was 10th place. 9th place, Cote d'Ivoire. In 8th place, Canada 2.0. In 7th place, we got Russia. In 6th place, we've got Austria, the king of Europe forever. And then 5th, we have Guyana, surprisingly. 4th, we had Yemen, which, if you remember that was nuts. And then Uruguay in 3rd. And in joint 1st, we have Texas and Australia. And I don't care. Size, it's a bit different. But, yeah. As you can see... Texas technically won on size, but it does go on forever, basically. So, if you enjoyed this video, drop a like down below. If you enjoyed my content, subscribe. And if you want a part 2 where I do 100 countries, subscribe as well. See you in the next video. Goodbye.